Hi, my name is Mandy. I am with Scott Leroy Marketing, and today's class is Paid Ads 101. If you're here with me live and you have questions during the class, please drop those in the chat. If there's a few minutes after class, I'll be sure to stay and help get those answered for you if I don't grab them while I'm teaching. And if you're watching this back on recording, you can always reach out to us at support@scottleroymarketing.com. And so, first things first, what is a paid ad? This is the campaign section in your command over here on the far left. Let me zoom in a little bit for you guys. So maybe it's not so small on your screen, but right over here on the left-hand side of your menu, if you're not familiar with the icons yet, you can always hit that red square at the top and it will pop out the names beside them. Campaigns is right here. We're going to go over paid ads today. Those are ads that you can run on social platforms and also things like Google. And I'll show you those today and go through a couple of examples with you as well. The first things first, we need to get those social platforms, those accounts linked to your command. So over here on the right where you see your name, if you'll give that a click, you'll notice an option for settings. These settings are kind of like the back office for your command. Now, as things have been updated and new things are rolling out, back here, we're going to show you how to connect your Facebook account for posts. You'll notice it says post scheduling, like right here for Instagram. If we scroll down a little bit further, you'll notice Facebook and Twitter. Now, today we're going to link our Facebook to the command account just to show you that briefly, but these are going to be for your social posts. They're not ads you're running on your social platforms. They're just posts that you'd like to schedule out, content that you would like to add. And right here, you can click Connect Account. Now, it's going to ask you to go ahead and log in to your Facebook account. So let me get that over here briefly. Once you log in, it's searching your Facebook account for that business page, and your business page should show up right here. If I had multiple, it would list all of them. You just check which one you want to use and click Connect. Gives you a green banner of success. It'll move that Facebook post scheduling up here to the top. And Facebook post scheduling is right here. You now get to see one count is connected. You can manage that or even connect more if you would like. But that's how you would get Facebook connected for your social post. Now, for today's class in paid ads, what you're actually looking for is Ads Manager. You'll notice it has moved. Remember when I was mentioning the updates that Command has had? The Facebook Ads Manager, the place where you would connect it, has actually moved over to the Campaigns tab, to the paid ad settings. It gives you a hyperlink right here in the bottom right so that you can go ahead and click that. Same place as if you had already come over here on the left-hand side menu, clicked on campaigns and gone to your paid ads from there as well. Okay, so we'll just go ahead and use this hyperlink to take us there. And again, as new people are coming in, welcome you guys. We are just connecting our Facebook to our command account for the paid ads. And right here. Now, you'll notice this hyperlink brought us over here to Facebook pages already. This is where we can link our Facebook pages. If you do not have any connected, that's fine. You will not see this block here. We're going to come over here to the right and click Link Facebook Page and continue with Facebook. Now, I'm going to pause right here. Let's go ahead and look at Facebook to make sure that we actually have a business page set up and that we have the correct access to that page. So right here on a second tab, I've just gone into Facebook and I'm going to go ahead and log in. Now it logs you into your personal Facebook page, right? So as this, oh, great. We don't need anything going wrong. Thank you, tech. Okay, great. So as you log into Facebook, this is your personal page. You can tell over here in the right-hand corner, if you hover over the account bubble, that is your profile picture that should be on your personal page. So that lets you know where you're at. Also, you'll see your name over here on the top left, letting you know, again, this is your personal page, whatever your name is that appears on your personal profile. So we can just give that a click right here and choose to go to our business page. It should be linked right here. If for some reason you do not have a business page created just yet, super easy. You can choose these 9 little dots right here. Notice you can go to your pages you've already created or just really quick link right here under create is a page option. If you click that, you can just begin building your business page right off the bat. Super easy. Okay. Gonna go ahead and close that because we do have a business page to show you for today. Right here on the top right again, click the personal profile and choose your business page from the drop down. You'll also notice shortcut over here on the left, but just for today's purposes, wanted to show you how to get there from the actual um, menu. It gives me a pop-up letting me know that I did switch over to my business page, which is fine. You can click undo to go back to your personal or see page if you would like. Also, business page is up here in the top left. So I'm just going to click that so we can get out of the feed and actually look at the business page itself. From here, once you're viewing your business page, over here on the left-hand side, you should have a menu, and Insights is what you're looking for. If you're here and it's grayed out, just check that bubble again in the top right and may show that you're actually viewing your business page, but you're not under your business profile. And you would just want to click that photo again and choose your business page from that drop down. Okay. That should make this be clickable for you. So you can click Insights and two sections that you want to look for here. One, you can always look under linked accounts. This is where you can actually go and link your Instagram account to your Facebook page if you would like. That way, when you go to run paid ads, you can also have those on your Instagram as well. New updates are rolling out, but it's also showing that you can link WhatsApp to that as well now. Okay. We'll just go back out of the linked accounts. And what we're going to look for is page access on that left-hand side. Again, it's brought me back to my feed. So over here on the left-hand side, just going to go view my business page again, click on Insights again. And then as we scroll down here, you'll notice page access right here. Now, it's important when you are on your business page and looking for this, you need to be the admin of this page to be able to run ads. Okay. So right here, people with Facebook access are listed right here. And you'll notice that we have all the accesses that we need and the permissions as we're listed here. If you ever want to come here and remove access, you can, or you can add new if you need to. But we already have access, admin access, and you can see this here where it says this person has full control. Okay, we can manage anything we need to do and definitely get those ads run. Okay, so if for some reason you're having trouble connecting that Facebook page, this may be and usually is the most common issue we get is you're lacking admin access to that Facebook page. If you're having any troubles like that, you can always reach out to us and we're happy to take a look for you if we work with your office. Okay, so from here, now that we know our page access is good and everything's good to go on our business page, we can actually come just right back over to our command. I'm going to get us to our business page here first, and then over on our left tab, we'll just go ahead and grab our command again. So in our command, remember we were in the paid ads and we're connecting our Facebook page. So from here, we'll just go ahead and click continue with Facebook. It already sees that I'm there. It opens it up into Facebook and it's asking if I want to switch over. You can go ahead and continue. It's because I was already logged in and looking at my business page. It's actually wanting to take me to the personal part first. Now, if you had not done this, if you weren't logged into Facebook on another tab, if you had never linked this account to your command account, you can always hit log into another account or edit previous settings. So I'm going to go ahead and edit previous settings to show you the page that it'll bring you to. And this is it right here. This is the pop-up you should see when you're trying to connect your Facebook page to your command account. And it's going to give you two options. Sometimes when we choose opt-in current businesses only, the one that we already have a business page for, it says you don't have a business page yet. Sometimes sitting here and toggling these back and forth will help pop it over. Sometimes not. We'll just go ahead and click continue and then it popped it over. So now you do have the option to choose opt in with all current and future pages, or you can opt in with your current business page only, and it's only the one that you've selected from this drop down. Again, if you have more than one, you should see them listed here. So I want to opt in only with my current page right now, and I've gone ahead and made sure that's checked beside my business page, and we'll just hit continue from there. It gives you a couple permission options from here. Definitely read these if they're important to you, and then you can click save once you've reviewed them. Okay, it lets us know that this account has been connected to the campaign connector, and we'll just click got it. You'll notice the page is now going back from Facebook and it's going back over to our command account, and we're still in the campaigns. And now it's asking me again to link the Mandy's business page that is part of that Facebook account we just connected. So I'll go ahead and choose Facebook business page. It's linking that page now, and it gives you this page. Now, if it's again your first time linking that Facebook account to Shelly, I see your comment about what if you're not seeing this. If you're seeing something different or like an error pop up or anything, um, definitely reach out to us in the email and we can look at your account specifically to get in there and see what kind of issue you are having. Um, but again, this is what you will see once you link that business page. If all of these are not green, if you're noticing specifically like the Facebook lead form terms of service is grayed out and not green, you can simply click on it. It will walk you through the terms of service to go ahead and get those approved and accepted. And then it should bring you back to this page, letting you see that all of them are green and you're good to move forward. Okay. So that's how we link a Facebook page to our command account in preparations for our paid ads. And so from here, we're going to go ahead and jump back into designs. And the reason we're going to go over to designs is we need that content for that paid ad, right? And so over here, we'll go back to campaigns. Should bring us into our command account. On the left-hand side, designs is right here, little paintbrush on a square. Again, if you're not familiar with the icons, click that red KW at the top. Once you go in here, it shows you the templates that you've already adjusted and saved, but you can create design right here at the top right. Click social. It's important that it matches the um, actual place that you're going to use these, right? If you're going to do an email, you choose an email template. Since we're on the social, we're going to choose social. And from here on the left-hand side, what it's showing you is the activities, the different type of activities you can be promoting, like right here under holiday. And you can choose any month right here and see the templates for those holidays. You can also go under lead generation and have some ideas from there. Today, we're just going to keep it simple. We're going to click listings and go for a just listed. You'll notice across the top, it gives you some options. Social wide performs great on your Facebook ads, and you'll see this little preview. It gives you a little hint right here. It says leverage the social wide format is used for Twitter, Facebook ads, and LinkedIn ads. So right here is what we are looking for. Now you can start from blank or you can grab one of these templates. We'll go ahead and grab this one just to use real quick. If you are not familiar with designs at all, we do have some tutorials on our YouTube page for those as well. Okay. All right. And I see some questions coming in the chat. Keep those coming, guys. I will definitely save a couple of minutes after class to go over those for you. And so now you're looking at your template. You want to go ahead and adjust it however you would like this logo. Maybe we want to go ahead and get this swapped out. Notice my assets come over on the left-hand side, so I can just hover over whichever one I want and swap it out quickly. Maybe center it a little. If you're looking to adjust this photo and you want it to pull directly from your listing, you can always choose the KWLS over here. Just pull up a generic address. You can always search for your listing right here. We'll just go ahead and grab the first one we come to. We'll just hit select. And you can hover over whichever photo you want to throw over here. Doesn't matter, but you can just grab it, hit swap, and drop it on in. Adjust the text as you would like. Now from here, it is auto saving. We have our set on auto save, but you can always click file and hit save just to make sure. There we go. And just as precaution, it's not a bad idea to always have a backup on your computer. Okay. And so right here, you can always go to download and choose a PNG. That's going to be your highest quality right here. So we're just going to save one of those on our computer just as a download, just as a backup. So we'll let that, there we go. Go ahead and just save that really quick. And now we're done. So we did click save again for file. So it is saved in our templates. If we went into our designs here and click done, just asking to save just again, one more time. There we go. And so now we'll see this template listed right here in front of our designs. So it'll be here for you if you need to. And you also have that download option. So if you've saved a backup on your device, just in case. Okay. All right. And so and now that we've grabbed those and you've edited your designs as you would like to, and that's kind of the preemptive work to do before your paid ad. Now we can just go right back over here to campaigns, and we're going to jump in and review this dashboard for paid ads, and then jump into a couple of them, and I'll show you how to actually get them set up in the type of fields it's going to ask you for. Okay. And so right here, you can click on paid ads, or you can just come right up here to the top and click create campaign to get you started. And so create campaign and paid ad is what we're looking for. And this brings us on into the dashboard for those paid ads right here. Notice it looks very familiar. This is where we were when we were connecting our Facebook page, right? And so over here on the left-hand side, just to help you review your menu, dashboard is obviously where we are. Programs, these are going to be ads that you're currently running. And then down here under assets, you can view the Facebook pages that you have connected, leads that have been generated from your ads, and also a media library. These are designs and photos that you may have used in previous ad campaigns, okay, that you've uploaded at some point. And so let's go back up to dashboard. And on the right-hand side, I just want to briefly go over with you the different options you have for Facebook, excuse me, for paid ads that you can actually run. It's not just for Facebook. And let me point out some of the basics here for you, some of the giveaways when you're actually looking at these. Notice the blue text right here compared to the beige text. These first four are different. These are going to include a Facebook lead form. You do not have to have a landing page that has a lead capture form on it. Facebook is actually going to do that for you. When the consumer clicks on the actual ad, it will ask for their permission, and once they give it, or if they already have it, that contacts information, that leads information will be sent to you and be put into your command contacts database. For the ones that are beige, it says using your landing page lead form. That means you are supplying that contact lead form. Um, Things like your KW agent website has a lead capture form. If you scroll down on your front home page, there's a place where a contact can enter their name and address, email, and phone number. Also, landing pages, custom landing pages that you've created through your command account. Um, those actually can capture those leads and deposit them into your command database as well. If you're using a different type, some people choose like Google Forms or maybe some other different type of form that you've created. Just know you need to know where those leads are going. So make sure you find out where they're sending your lead information so that you can go get that and pull it back into your command. So that's a big difference here with the blue text versus the beige text. Also, you'll notice that the icon on the top left is different. And so the purple house means that's a listing ad. When you get over here to just the ad in a dark blue background, this is a non-listing ad. Think of it like maybe a client appreciation event. Then you have a lighter blue, house in a hand. These are when you want to attract sellers. and then the green with the hand and the money is actually where you'd like to attract buyers. The one off right here, this is for leadership, so you may not see this particular one in your account. Okay, so the recruit for agents and this particular icon you just might not see. In the top right, you'll notice the different platforms that these ads are for. So this is obviously Facebook and Instagram. If you go down to the second row, you'll start seeing that G for Google. This is actually going to be a Google search engine ad. Think about when you go to google.com and you type in a word that you're looking to search, and the first two or three sometimes entries that you're seeing towards the top will say ad. That is the type of ad that you would be running here so that you would show up in Google search engines, in the Google search engine. Over here on the right, you'll notice the little arrow up, half of a triangle kind of thing. This is also Google, but this is actually going to be a Google AdSense, or also called a Google AdWords. And depending on the creators of different websites, how you've gone to different websites and you'll notice a Google ad maybe in the middle of the page or over on the right-hand side, especially like recipes. I don't know about anybody else, but when you go to look up a recipe online, they have ads all over it, or the news articles, things like that. Depending on the creator of that website, they may allow Google ads on their website, and this is what these ads would be. You would get to populate wherever that Google ad is running, and based on the criteria you've set for your targeting that you want to do. And last but not least, we now have a brand new TikTok paid ad allowed down here. And for that, just FYI, you actually don't have to link your TikTok account to command for that. It actually uses a KW platform to launch that. So, and they use their own lead form. You'll notice that too. Remember, it's that blue text, so it includes TikTok lead form. You don't have to provide your own landing page that includes capturing a lead's information. Okay. And so that is just a general overview of all of these. You'll notice they have different names and they have different blurbs. Well, where they will tell you what they are, like use single image or a video here, but you can also do a multi-image carousel, even a multi-listing carousel where the consumer can thumb through and look at different listings. So just make sure that you're reading that small print on the front when you're looking for the right ad to do. Down here, you'll notice these actually say monthly recurring subscription. Anytime you're running a Google search ad or the Google AdWords ad, these two right here, or not these two, excuse me, these all right here on this bottom row to the right, these are requiring a monthly subscription. It's a monthly recurring subscription because the longer you run those ads, the better performance you're going to get out of them. Okay. Whereas the ones up here at the top, you will pay per the duration, whatever you're looking to pay for those. Okay. And that's just your general overview. So let's go ahead and jump into one so that I can show you the different fields that it asks for, and how to actually go through the process of getting one started and launched. So right here, we're just going to start with the standard, just the listing paid ad right here. It's for a single image or video. And so we'll just give that a click. Notice right here on the right, you will begin to see a preview of the ad that we're building right here. And this is exactly what it will look like. And over on the left, this is where we're going to fill in all of the needed information. There's going to be two pages. The first one, we will enter the automation details. And then on the second one we get to it, we'll actually finalize and create that automation. So let's go down the first page first. First, you get to choose the Facebook page you want this to be on. So you can hit that drop down caret and make sure that it's on the one that you choose. We want it to be on this one, so I'm just going to change that really quick. Coming on down, you'll choose your listing you want this to be for. So we can click to add your listing. Now, this is the way you would search through it. You have a way to filter through the different listings. And while some of these are extremely broad, like county or city, you can find a little bit of a closer match in a smaller search if you choose things like street address or even MLS ID. So we'll go with street address. It tends to be the best. And we'll just put in a generic address and see what we can find here. Now the pop-up you just saw is because I'm in an incognito browser, and so you may or may not see that on your screen. And so we'll look under listing status. You would be perusing these to find the one that is yours. But for us, I just want to grab an active one. So I'm just going to load some more here, if it will. There we go. All right, there's an active one. So we'll just grab it to make it easy peasy. And just hit done. And now you'll notice your listing right here. Notice it gives you a trash can. If you do need to remove that and redo it, you can do that. All right, and for targeting, this is to define your audience that you want this ad to be in front of. Notice it does it by location and not by interest for this particular one, okay? And so that is an update to the paid ad campaigns. So now we can run it off of the listing location that would pull from the one that we just chose, and you can choose up to 15 miles all the way up to 50, depending on how big you want that target radius to be. Okay. And so you just adjust it as you would like. You can also choose a custom location. Maybe you don't want it to be the same neighborhood that that listing was in. You actually want to appeal to a new neighborhood that you're after or wanting to get your brand awareness up in. So you can choose a custom location. You could come right here and enter either like a postal code. And do it that way. You could enter a city name if you would like, and it does give you up to 10 locations that you can choose, okay, to have that as your targeting audience for this ad. So ad is up to 10, as many as you need, okay? We'll go ahead and make sure that one sticks. There we go. All right. And scrolling on down to our media type. Now, over here on the right, notice it did pull the MLS photo, right? And that is listed right here. So if I wanted to choose that drop down menu, I can actually choose from any of the MLS photos that are listed here. If I wanted to change that out, let's say we wanted to do image 6, you'll notice on your right that it will start spinning and updating in real time for you to keep you seeing that preview for your ad. Okay. If you didn't want to use a photo from the MLS listing, maybe you want to use a custom image, you can always choose upload custom image right here and select from media library. It'll show you the ones that you've already used in previous ads, but you can also choose add new media and upload from your device at this time. So you can just come in here and grab whatever you're looking for. We'll just grab a background photo and bring it on in. There we go. And we'll just choose that one and hit confirm and close. You'll see again your ad preview update in real time. Now you do have an option to choose a video for this. Remember, it's either a single image or a single video. If you choose the video, it gives you a handy dandy tip right here and does let you know the requirements needed for that to be a video, okay, and for it to upload properly. So it lets you know that it's for MP4s or .mov files, and the maximum size does need to be 90 megabytes, okay? So we're just going to go back over to image and just leave it for an image for today. See that updating in real time? All right, so we'll scroll down some more. Let's work on the text options here for this ad. Now, your body text will be what is up here at the tippy top of your image, and your headline is actually down right here underneath your image. Notice that it has little bubbles with X's in them. Those are actually merge fields, guys. If you click here, you can choose different merge files that it will pull or merge tags that it will pull from your MLS, like city, price, listing status. You could even go down to number of baths, number of beds, plug in all kinds of different information from that MLS, and it'll feed right from that listing, the MLS listing. You don't have to have all the facts right off the top of your head. And you can come in here and type in, change out anything that you need. Take out anything you need. You'll notice on the right hand side, it's updating in real time to adjust that. You can take away the merge fields, you can add them in. And then also notice that when we put our cursor there, we have an emoji head. So you can actually add emojis to these ads now as well, as many as you want. Just make sure that it's formatting in the size and format that you want it to be over here on the right-hand side. And there's even an AI option. So, this little wand with little sparkles around it, you can give that a click and you can write your description with AI. So, you can pick from the styles that it offers. Maybe you want artistic, we'll just choose that one. It's going to give you a little blurb as a suggestion. It even includes its own little emojis there. Notice the merge tags still work with the AI, so you can add those in if you'd like. If you don't like this one, you can always hit suggest and it'll populate a new one for you. And you can hit apply if you would like to, and it'll add it right there at the top. Okay. Same with the headline at the bottom. You have the options for emojis and for AI and for those merge tags. Okay. Coming on down, post lead submission destination. So once this ad is running and the consumer has already clicked there on the ad, we've already captured their lead information. Facebook has actually captured it the way that they do. Now, where is that consumer going? What um, actual landing page are they going to view or URL that you want them to go to? Right here, you can enter a custom URL if you would like. Let's say you want it to be just your um, KW agent website. So you can go ahead and put that in here if you would like to use that. It'll come up. There we go. Just a little bit of a lag today. Sorry about that, guys. And so you can preview the URL here just to test out your link. We do recommend that. If you hit preview, it will open a new tag or a new tab and take you to that website just to make sure it's working correctly. So it looks good. We have that URL correct. Or you can also choose from landing pages. Now, this will also show you the landing pages that you may have had with the legacy KW website before you upgraded. It'll also show you any landing pages you currently have on your KW website and your website pages. So you can scroll through all of those and choose whichever one you would like to choose. Maybe it's your About Me page or download my app page. Whatever you're looking for, you can actually click that and it will use that landing page. Okay, there we go. Down below that is lead settings. You can customize how your leads are managed and tagged once they are entered into your command database. So once that lead information is captured and it's placed into your command database automatically for you, you can actually set it up to where tags will automatically be added to those particular contacts. You can also choose to have them started immediately on a smart plan. So you would just put your cursor here, and let's say we're doing super generic. We'll say um, Facebook ad for this date so that we know which one we ran. Maybe you'll do it by the name of the ad, whatever it is that will indicate to you and make sense to you when you go to look in your command database. You can choose a tag for that. It looks like we don't even have a tag made for that yet, so we can simply do it right here, create as a new tag. And now any contact, any lead generated by this Facebook ad will now get this tag automatically applied to it as soon as they're in your command database. Also over here for smart plans, it populates all the smart plans that you have within your My Smart Plans tab in Command. So you can just randomly, not randomly, you can go through these. They're in no particular order, and you can actually choose whichever one that you would like to start them on, like maybe a 36 touch. Go ahead and set those how you would like. And then down at the bottom, this is just compliance. If you do have some compliance requirements for the state that you're in, the brokerage you're with, it does default to have your DBA logo already displayed for your market center. But if you have a custom one you want to add, you can always choose custom and add that right here from your media library, okay? Or from your device that you're on. So we'll go ahead and leave ours at default. You'll notice again, the ad over here is adjusting to preview, and we are now done with this first page, so we can proceed to the last step. And right here, notice now the two is lit up and we're on finalize and create automation. So right here, you'll get to choose your duration. Just FYI, again, if 3 to 5 days or 5 to 7 days generally gets the best results because leads tend to start trickling in, then they'll pour, and then they'll start trickling again. But if you're working with a larger budget, maybe you want to do it longer. Um, so it is up to you to choose. Just know that it can actually take up to 24 hours to actually get this launched, even after you finalize it here within your command, because then that ad has to go to the social platform and has to be approved by them before it's actually launched and generating on people's Facebook pages and things like that. So if you want to start the ad today, you should have done it yesterday. If you want to start the ad tomorrow, definitely get started with it today. Okay. And go ahead and you can choose those dates. You can choose the calendar and just choose those dates, whichever ones that you want. Okay. And then as you come down here, it'll automatically, I don't know if you saw the budget adjusting, but it was changing our daily spend based on the days that we chose. So you can put in your full budget right here. You can slide it up and down up to $500. See your daily spend adjusting over here on the right. Okay. And so you adjust that for you. Whatever your budget is that you want to go ahead and spend, go ahead and adjust it for what you need. And then it'll ask you to put in your credit card right here and your billing information. Okay. And so down here, if you have a promotional code, like if they gave you a promotional code at Family Reunion or something like that, you can also add that in down here now and hit purchase now. And this will go ahead and complete your ad. It'll get it moving on its way. You will then be able to see it under programs over here once it is active and running so that you can check on it. Okay. And so let's see. Yep, I just want to make sure I hit all my notes for that. There is no draft. You can't save a draft for a campaign ad. So we're actually just going to back out of this because we don't want to actually create this campaign. But let's go ahead and go back to a dashboard now. I'm going to discard all this information and I will jump into a second type for you guys just to show you some of the different fields. Like let's go ahead and do a Google search engine ad. I'll go ahead and just grab this one that attracts sellers. Just want to show you some of the different forms or different information that it's requiring from you here. And so now that we're in this Google search ad, you're targeting first thing right off the bat, right? Because again, a Google search engine, your ad is going to appear when people are searching for different words and things like that on the Google search engine itself, google.com. And so where is the target audience you want your ad to appear in front of? So you can sit here and again, you can go by zip code if you'd like. If you want to type in maybe a city name, you can do that as well and just begin choosing those. Notice that it starts generating your ad over here on the right-hand side. Okay, so this is going to be your live preview as well. Again, left-hand side for filling out information, right-hand side for the ad showing. We do have 2 pages on this one as well, entering automation details and then finalizing it. And now as we come down from the targeting, by the way, you can add up to 5 locations for this targeting. Okay, if I didn't say that before. Here under the destination URL, this particular one, when a consumer actually clicks the ad, where do you want them to go for that landing page? And since this is for a Google search, remember it's not going to have that Facebook, or it's not going to have Facebook automatically capturing that lead information. You will want a landing page or a destination URL that has a lead capture form on it so that you can capture that information from that lead, right? And so you can enter a custom URL right here. Again, we could put in your KW agent website if you would like. You would just type that in here and use it. You can preview the URL. Definitely recommend doing that. Test it out just to make sure you didn't miss any of the letters. But you can also use your landing pages as well. Remember, everything on your KW agent website, the homepage, and typically the landing pages you've created usually have that lead capture form. So just make sure you've added that lead capture form to your landing pages you've created if you're looking to use one. And when you click the drop down, it not only lets you use the newer landing pages on your KW agent website, but it also lets you use your legacy ones as well. Okay, so you can just choose anything from the drop down menu that you would like. Notice it is adjusting over on the top right as well to show your ad, and add details right here at the bottom. Now, for these Google search engine ads, they do already have like 40 AdWords that it's already looking for you, but you can add additional ones if you would like. You can also add negative keywords. Maybe someone has left your team and if someone's Googling that person's name, you do not want your ad to appear in front of those consumers. Well, you could add that person's name as a negative keyword, maybe other brands, different things. If you can think of it being negative and that's the consumer you don't want to be in front of, you can actually add those as negative keywords here. You can add positive keywords as well, maybe like home or buyer, something like that. Now, again, remember, it already has about 40 keywords that it already searches for you, and you can see those right here by see all default keywords. If we give that a click, it's going to open another tab here for you, and it will actually show you all the default keywords that it already searches for. When it's attracting a seller, these are the ones that it will already use for you. If it's for a buyer, these are the ones. I'll go ahead and drop this link really quick to you over here in our chat for those that are live here, just so you have this in case you're interested. We'll close that and go back to our paid ad here. So you can add different additional keywords aside from that you would like to, or even negative keywords, okay? So again, our ad is updated here. Now we can proceed to the last step. Remember, for Google search, your ad will appear on the google.com page when people are searching Google for different things. So there's not an end date to the duration. There's just a begin date because it will be a monthly recurring fee is okay. So you have a monthly budget, monthly subscription. So right here, you can choose your start date. Remember, it takes almost 24 hours to launch it fully. So choose whichever date you would like based on that. And then for your monthly budget, it goes all the way from 250 to 2,500, depending on what you are looking to spend. Do know that the longer you run these ads, it will actually help develop more quality in your leads. It's optimizing that search engine, right? So this is SEO in its prime. And so right here, you can actually see payment will be charged 7 days prior to your start date too. So it's pretty important to remember. You would enter your billing details, your promotional code if you had one, and then you can purchase now if you would like to. Okay. So that is what a Google search ad would look like. So we have a few more minutes. So I'm actually going to jump out of this one and I'll show you one more. I want to go through the Google AdWords with you just to show you how different it looks. So you can again click back to campaigns. I'm just going to click back to dashboard here. Brings us right back to our dashboard. And let me go over one of these right here with you that's a Google AdWords. We'll just choose let's just do attract sellers here, keep it easy. And then same format we've been looking at, right? On the left-hand side, we have the fields that we're going to enter for the automation details. And then on the right-hand side, you have your ad preview. Notice that there's two different previews now. One is for your Facebook and Instagram, and this is what it will look like. But you can also click on Google and it'll show what your ad would look like once it appears on different people's websites. Whoever are running Google ads on their websites, this is the way your ad would appear. Okay, so we'll just keep an eye on that as we begin adjusting these things over here on the left-hand side. So again, you can choose the Facebook page to run these on because it's going to do Facebook and Instagram. Instagram, if you have it linked to that Facebook page like we went over, and then also for Google Ads. So we'll go ahead and choose which Facebook page you want it to run on. Scroll down and now let's look at the targeting again. We're looking for that audience that we want this ad to be in front of. And now we're seeing a different feature. It actually can include targeting your own database. So right here, you can use postal codes again or city names, whatever you're looking to do. Just choose whichever one. You can do up to 10. You can also do a targeting radius from that. If you choose this zip code and maybe you want to go out, you can go out to up to 50 miles, whatever you would like to do there. And then down here, you can actually include your database. Now, if you do this, I recommend going into your command contacts, going ahead and adding a tag to those contacts that you want to focus this ad on if you're looking to do that. They will need a primary email address on their file and or a primary phone number, okay? And so that way Facebook can pull from either that phone number or that primary email to look for their profile on Facebook to get that ad in front of them. Okay. That's what it's looking for. So you can come right here. These are the tags that you have set up for your command contacts database. And you could just, based on whatever tag you added, be able to add them in. Again, we'll just make it super simple and grab the one that we just created earlier. Here we go. Again, it does give you the option, um, whatever you've created that tag to be. If it's not a tag, it won't show up, but you can go ahead and grab that and click off of it. Okay. There is a little caveat. You'll notice it wants at least 100 of your contacts that have that tag on them to have that primary email or phone number so that Facebook can target them. If you have less than 100 with that information, it will, and it lets you know this right here. If the audience is too small with that tag, the ad will actually just use the information you listed here for the zip code or the city name. Okay. All right. So you can target your database or choose not to, whichever you prefer. When you come down, now we're going to work on our text. Now, some of these boxes are going to be for the Facebook and Instagram preview, and then the one down here for business name, you'll only see on the Google preview, and I'll show you that as we go through here. So this is one of the newer updates in the last couple of weeks. So right here under body text, remember this is actually showing up right here at the top of the image on the Facebook and Instagram ad. Notice that we don't have those merge tags pulling from a listing, right? Because we're not pulling this from the MLS, so you don't see the merge tags anymore. And also the emojis and the AI are not an option on this particular ad form. So you can adjust the body text if you would like to, or either the headline, and the headline is right here in the bigger font, right below your image. And then your description is actually this fine line right here underneath your headline, still underneath the image on your Facebook ad. And then you can also adjust the image that is on this ad. This is the default, no image. So you can select from a media library. You can select one that you've previously used, or again, add new media to pull from the device that you're on. We'll go ahead and just grab one we've already used. See your ad populating on the right. And then as we come down, notice the business name. It does have merge tags. It's actually pulling that from your command account. If we go ahead and click over here to Google, we'll notice that the business name appears right here in the ad, and you can adjust what you would like to show. It does have limited characters, 25 characters, so it is quite limited. It only gives you 4 tag options right here to actually use, but you can adjust that how you would like to. Like if we take off last name and click out of the box, you'll notice the last name actually disappears over here and it's just the first name. So whatever you would like it to be, you can add that here. Okay. All right. Moving on down, destination URL. Again, when someone clicks on this ad, where do you want them to go to? You do need to keep in mind, it needs to have a lead capture page for the Google part, right? Because it uses your own landing page lead form. So make sure that the URL that you are using has a lead capture form, like your KW agent websites that have that form on your front homepage to capture lead information. So you can enter your URL here like we have been doing. Again, you can type it in, paste it in, whatever you'd like to do. Just make sure that you choose the option to preview that URL to make sure just that nothing was misspelled and it links correctly, or it goes to that link correctly. Or you can choose from your landing pages again down here, just like we've seen in the other ads. Okay, and you just choose one there. Compliance option again, it will default and give that DBA logo. But if you have a custom one you want to upload, you can choose it here and select from that media library that we've been looking at. Okay, so we'll click default and it gives us that option again to proceed to the last step. It says I have errors. Let's go back up and see where my error was. I'm not seeing one. Let's try again. Great. All right, so let me go ahead and change some things back that I had done and maybe need to adjust. Usually you should see a red asterisk at this point letting you know which ones that it has an issue with. Let's choose a different landing page just in case and proceed to last step. There we go. It didn't like something, but hallelujah, led us to the next step. So now you'll finalize or create automation. And so from here again, you have a duration that you can choose and set your one-time budget. This is not a monthly subscription on this particular one. And then enter your billing information. Okay. And you can purchase now for your ad that you want to run. And that is it, guys. That brings us to the end of our class. Again, if you are watching this back on a recording and you have any questions about what you just saw, you can definitely reach out to us at support@scottleroymarketing.com, and we'll be happy to see how we can better assist you guys. And if you're here in class with me live, just hang tight. I'm going to take a few minutes now to get those questions answered for you. Thanks again for watching.